All right, we are finishing off multiplying polynomials. So what we're going to do, if you notice, basically this is a binomial by a binomial. The only thing that's kind of special about it is that they are opposite. And I want you to notice something about that. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the FOIL first, outer, inner last, but you'll notice something a little special, and why I name it special polynomials. 3v times 3b is v is going to be 9v squared. And then our next one, the outer one, is going to be 3v times 3, so that's positive 9v. Now let's do our inner ones. So the inner one's going to be negative 3 times positive 3v. So that's going to be a negative 9v. And then my last term is going to be a negative 3 times a positive 3, which would give me a negative 9. All right, what makes this special is the answer. Notice what happens in the middle. So we got 9v squared, right? But these two middle terms, they cancel each other out. So we don't have a middle term here. We'll be left with a negative 9. And we're done. You'll notice on the other ones that we had, we got a trinomial as our answer. With these special ones, again, they're special because they're opposite. So if you notice that they are opposite, what you can do is just multiply the first and the last, and you'll get your answer, because you'll always have the ones that cancel out in the middle. So look at this, 3v times 3v, 9v squared, and then the last one, negative 3, positive 3, negative 9. And this is always going to be negative, because it's always going to be a negative times a positive. So if you can remember the shortcut, you could kind of skip this first step and go right to the answer. All right? I'm going to do number 11 now. So on these, look, here's an opposite one there. There's another one, so you can do the little shortcut. Now let's look at this. This is a little different. A lot of people tend to just square that, and that's their answer. But that is incorrect. What this really means here is that there are two of these. So what we're going to have is we have a 3x minus 3 times another 3x minus 3. And then you're going to FOIL it. You'll notice they're not opposite, so we are going to get a middle term. All right, let's go ahead. 3x and 3x is going to be what? 9x squared. 3x and 3 is going to be a negative 9x. The inner terms, negative 3 and a negative 3x is going to be a negative 9x again. And then the last term is going to be negative 3 times negative 3, which will give me a positive 9. Now what we're going to do is we're going to combine the like terms. So in this case, you are going to get a middle term. 9x and 9x is 18x. plus 9. We're done. There is a little shortcut to these. I could discuss it real quick. Some people don't like to use a shortcut because they don't trust it, so they just do it the long way. But the shortcut is going to be you take the 3x and you square it. 3x squared is 9x squared. Then you take the two middle terms. You take 3x minus 3 and multiply that. So 3x times a negative 3 is a negative 9x, and then you double it. That's how you get the middle term. And then to get the last one is you take the negative 3, square it. So negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. Again, a shortcut with these, if you want to use them, takes out this little step here. Some people are not too crazy about the shortcut because, again, they don't trust themselves. But if you think you could do it, go right ahead. All right, I want you to do the rest of these. And then when you're done with this whole video, I'm going to have the answer key for the whole thing. And this is what you're going to turn into me. Okay? Thank you.